Well, now to get this link and send it over to the other one. Why is it doing this to me? Oh, wait a minute. What the heck is going on here? Oh, wait a minute. What the heck is going on here? So I'm live on both of them. So I'm live on both. I'm completely. I have no idea. I have no idea. Which one are you guys seeing me on? I have two StreamYards open right now on two different things. I haven't the foggiest idea. I don't know which one to close. Well, I don't want to stream to two different streams. It's weird. There's lag over there. Well, yeah, I don't know which one. Yeah, I'm gonna close. Yeah, I 21 viewers on one and 13 viewers on the other one. This is strange. It only does this on Friday. I was fine Tuesday when I did this. I didn't have any troubles. So, well, I'm going to try closing this one, the one without a banner on the bottom. I'm gonna try to close that one and see if the other one dies. If the other one dies, then I'll start up another one. So I guess we'll just have to see how things go from here. This is crazy. Well, if it's working on this one, so if I would say if anybody's still over there, tell them go back over here. Oh, well. Let me tell you, this is a strange starting up again. Just like last week with the ghost stories and stuff. I'm wondering if the links I sent out, if they're any good. Yeah, so last week I had the same issue. Me and Monty was up here talking and thought we were live, and I went and looked at the YouTube page and didn't see us. So I had to start up a new one. But yeah, that was weird. So let me check my page here. Well, it says I'm live on here too. I'm live twice. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, let me say hello to everybody. Oh, okay. We got Vineyard Chicks are in here. How you guys doing? Shift Kicker, Indiana Backyard Gardener, Tony from Our Cabin in the Woods. And I'm probably pretty sure we lost a bunch of people going over to the other one that started this one, which is I have no idea how. Rhonda's in here. How you doing? Be charming. Yeah, that's what I figure. I say I'll stick with the one that has the most views or viewers, and then hopefully everybody comes back over here. I kind of wonder if that's still running over there, even though I shut it off. I guess there's a way to find out. Okay. Nope, it's yep, see everybody's over there. Let me get this link and put it over there. Oh, well, very, 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 very strange things. Yeah, there's nothing on the screen over there, even though it's live, but there's nothing there. I don't know how to end it. It is strange, strange, strange. But hopefully it'll fix itself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Sorry guys for the technical difficulties. Oh, I hear somebody.
Okay.
Hey Jeff.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Oh man, talk about technical difficulties. Now I go back to my control panel and it says I'm both live. So I'm gonna have to enter that studio and shut that off, I think. I don't know.
I'll be here when you get back.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to fix.
Yeah.
And it did this last week too. I don't understand it. I don't know. Hello, Shadow Dancer. Ginger Ninja. Hopefully we get Ginger Ninja up to 300. I thought we would do it Tuesday when we had the live then.
That'll work.
Yeah. And I thought she was well over 500.
Who?
Ginger Ninja.
I thought she was too.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm like 300. She's already over 300, and then I went and looked, and she wasn't.
I thought we put her over 500 there one time.
I don't know. Okay, now there we go. Now the other one ended, so hopefully everybody leaves because there's nothing there. So.
Well, now I know Lake was in one of them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, there's the link. So if you're not already subbed to Ginger Ninja, do it now, and make sure you leave a comment on a video or two.
Yeah.
If not, YouTube thinks you're a bot.
If not, do it anyway. But I'm gonna tell you what, I come so close to missing tonight's stream.
Uh-oh.
And I seriously doubt I'm gonna be up on 101s tonight. Sorry for happened.
Are you tired?
Man, yeah, I did not realize just how tired I am.
Oh yeah. It's always good to get away, and then you're toward the end, you're almost happy to get home, but then it's like, oh, you're beat.
Would
It
you
takes you a
believe?
couple days to recoup from all the activities.
Yeah, but out of reality, I hated like hell that it ended.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all family there. Here I am, the oldest, me and the wife, the oldest two up there. But yet we're with all of our kids and our grandkids.
Oh yeah.
That's the part I hate to see ended.
Yeah.
And 101 may have not realized it, but I was in chat just about every night. I couldn't be on chat on kind of, if you heard last night, the grandkids was wide ass open.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's okay though. It's vacation time. That's a normal thing though.
Thank God it don't come but once a year or every 5 years, like Christmas.
Yeah. The little ones will wear you out.
Well, the one y'all kept hearing last night was 3 years old. And I mean, poor boy, he saw himself in the mirror and ran right into himself. Wide ass open. That boy Mounts was pretty good. He got back up, rubbed his head, said ow, and commenced to playing even harder.
Yeah. Hard to believe we used to have that much energy back in them days.
I was sitting there and I looked at the wife and I said, if we had 1/8 the energy they got at our age, we'd have a heart attack in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But man, we caught crabs, we caught hell fish, we caught shrimp galore like you wouldn't believe out there.
Did you get a bit itchy?
Did I what?
Did you get itchy?
No, not quite.
Well, I guess your vacation kind of goes on like the title of the live tonight is the good old days.
Yeah. But I've never in my lifetime, no, I'm going to take that back. Within the last 30 or 40 years, I have never met people who are as nice, they were coming out of the woodwork. If there's anything we can do, let us know. You're welcome to fish at our pier. The only thing they did not offer is we could drive their boats or anything. Now, they didn't offer that, but they offered practically anything else. I'm sitting there thinking, well, I didn't think it. I looked at the wife and I said, hell with it. Let's move down here.
Yeah. I remember what you were talking about with that before with the water and stuff.
Okay.
You were telling that they test the water in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's before North Carolina had pretty good water. Now they're saying it's as bad as like California and Arizona and Texas.
Well, I'm wondering with the drought and the water and everything that's going on. I can't say with the world. I have to go with the states.
Yeah.
Is it possible when it gets down so low under the streams, I mean underground, that it could also get poisoned too?
Yeah. It's well, you got to look at the difference in the soil, pretty much. A lot of that's irrigated and stuff.
It is.
It's not like you're watering your garden out here. They flood their crops basically because it's they need to get that water into the roots as much as possible. So they flood whole fields
Okay.
to
If that's
water.
the case,
Or they got them big sprinklers that just run all night and then they shut it off in the
you're
daytime.
right. You're right. But now, if that's the case, how come we've not been hearing reports on this 3, 5, 10 years ago? Like that.
It's all it I know Arizona's water's been bad for a good long while. Now, as far as California and that, I'm not too sure, but I know they're ranked up in the top 10. Even Ohio is in the top 10 of the worst water.
I want you to check this out, okay? It just popped up on my screen. The first case of monkey dance has been reported in Beaufort County. Dude, that's where we went and ate last night, was Beaufort County. Now that shit's got me thinking.
Well, Jeff,
they'll have to have it, what, 2 weeks?
I'm trying to put this in a safe, clean way. They say the only way you can get it is from another person.
The same sex.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know you have to do something.
Okay.
So
I know where you're going with this, and I know you're trying to be safe.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
but
hell,
unless you, because I mean, just touching somebody, unless it's a full blister or something, you're fine.
Okay. Okay.
Even though they're saying it's highly contagious and this and that, but
dog mom,
it's been around for a long time. This is not the first time United States that's had cases of it.
Okay, I didn't know all that.
Yeah, it's a big deal now because what we went through with the other sickness.
Yeah. Well, this is your show, and
yeah, there it is. If it's not wet, just don't touch it. That explains it pretty much right there.
But it was fun. It really was. I'll be talking about that probably for weeks to come.
Oh, that's good though. That's good to get away from it. And I bet you it was good to get away from this stuff. Not the lives and stuff, but
I miss interacting with my friends.
Yeah.
But the news part of what's going on, I didn't miss it not one damn bit. Matter of fact, it was a big relief.
Yeah. And like going with the theme tonight is, remember back in the day when there was no 24-hour newses and stuff like that. and
Yeah.
you almost liked watching the news at night, the 5 o'clock news or whatever it was.
Walter Cronkite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
those things. And back then, news, they had integrity. I can't even talk. But if you lied about something, well, there used to be a guy that lied about, I think it was the Desert Storm one or something, and he said he was under fire and this and that, and he actually lied and he wasn't,
Yeah.
and he lost a job. Nowadays, if you can tell a good lie, then you get more ratings and you get a
You're
raise.
Or about like weathermen standing in ditches, swearing up and down. It's that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching that and I'm sitting there thinking, damn, I ain't going down there. And what was it? 2 days later, they caught his ass.
Yeah. And like the reality TV nowadays, it's not reality. They stage it and
Oh, yeah.
they put it off as reality. Um, Bear Grylls. I know some people might like him and stuff, but they've got proof of him saying that he's been out running out here for days with no water or no food, and they tilt the camera, which they edited out, but they tilt the camera, and there's a road right there in a gas station, and he says he's been out there, and that's the thing. Everybody thinks it's reality, but it's not. It's all staged. Look at the um, Alaskan people guys up there.
Yeah, okay. I know where you come from with that one.
The family.
Well, I mean, during the oh hell. Let's break it down. I bet you I watched 30 minutes of TV each day while I was there. It was either like it used to be. We'd all sit around and we'd talk or so forth like
Yeah,
that. We would eat. Last night was the only night we went out and got something to eat. Every night we cooked, or every day we cooked something to eat. It wasn't no going out here, going out there. If
yeah,
we went out the door with fishing poles in our hands. You know,
yeah,
and I shared a picture. I think it was on our channel where all of us gets together. It was a picture of my grandson holding a seahorse, and the other one was our patio. That's where we sit. That's how close we was to the water, about 20 damn yards from the ocean. And I mean, oh God, if it wasn't for the fact of bears being seen in the area, my ass would have been sleeping in that hammock.
How many naps did you have there?
None.
Oh, really?
Not no nap. Period.
Oh, so you're pretty wore out then.
Yeah, I am. For an old person not to have no nap, that ought to be a sin. Oh, but let's get on with your show. Enough about me.
Oh, it still ties into it though. But you remember back in them days when families did that, or even just with you and the kids go out camping for a weekend. You just say, "Hey, let's just go camping and stuff."
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it still happens every now and then, but then unfortunately the kids got these things. They're driving down the road, and I remember playing games on the when you're driving. Um, I don't know. My dad made this up or what it was. It was called spits, he would name something, and you'd have to find the object while driving, and whoever found it would yell Spitz. And
a punch bug.
yeah, slug bug, yeah, things like that. And I remember doing that stuff with my kids. And going out camping and stuff like that. And it was, and now it seems like people can't afford it like they used to.
Now, me and my wife was the only exception. We didn't have the money. Okay. We was given the money to get down there and back on. Still plain simple. Everybody went in and bought food for the whole week. Okay. And like I said, but by God, gas down there, I don't know what it is. It was $3.20 something a gallon down there at the coast. I reckon that was to get their asses the hell out there if they were tired. But I mean, it went through a college town. Me and the wife, we took back roads. We stayed off the main road. Okay. Main interstate, state, what we could. I mean, man, oh God, it's beautiful. And as corny as this may sound, even the cornfields, tobacco fields, I mean, it's nice to see them because you're thinking, yeah, I remember working in tobacco or getting up corn and stuff like that,
Yeah, I used to cut tobacco.
Oh yeah, I did too for about 3 years straight.
Hey, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
A little tired from the day. Been in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I got this stupid gnat. Won't leave me alone.
I
remember that big old knife. It had that handle about that big and the blade like that thing. You used to sling that.
But
Hi, Ben. Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Miss Lake. I hope you had a good week.
Yeah. Got the Friday tired's.
Friday tired's.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell you something else. Hell, I've been getting in bed before 10 o'clock. Normally, I don't get in bed until after 12.
Yeah, between 10 and 11 here. I'm sometimes a little after 11, but then I sit up until my phone falls on my face. Actually, I don't remember what night it was. It was maybe 2-3 nights ago. I was chewing bubble gum. I don't normally chew gum. It was the Spearmint kind. And I went to bed with it, and I knew I was going to stick it like on my water bottle, and I never did. And I woke up the next morning, and I was like, I felt like I had brushed my teeth. It smelled like I brushed my teeth. And I automatically started checking my hair.
That's the first thing I was going to say. Was it in your hair?
I went to go swallow, and the gum was stuck between my throat and down. So I went and got some coffee because I figured something warm to drink will help it go down because I ain't going to try to get that back up. And And after my first cup of coffee, everything was good. And then I started tasting and smelling the Spearmint again. So, yeah.
Get it back up. If we got long enough, you can jump rope with it.
Well, the fun fact is gum does not digest.
Yeah.
So it
takes at least 30 days, if not longer.
Well, that...
Not if you got
it should go pretty good, but I have some like diverticulitis and things like that. So I'm just like, I don't know how things are going to go.
You should drink some gum out.
Would that work, Bigfoot?
It might.
Yeah, so whatever. Yeah. lakes spearminted with spearmint. Yeah. Yeah.
For whoever is just coming in the room and wasn't here at the beginning,
Mhm.
can y'all please go and subscribe to Ninja Ginger? Damn, I can't even
Ginger
talk.
Ninja.
Yeah, you too, huh? Contagious. Ginger Ninja's channel. Subscribe and leave a comment. Let's try to get that lady to 500.
Yeah, 500 would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
You got
figure
it.
tonight I'm gonna do my cowboy candy relish tonight.
You are.
Since my the leak didn't leak last night, so that was good.
That's
I
good.
kept watching it and watching it. But it's
shit.
fine.
Good.
I come back, check on my watermelons. Something done got a hold of every damn one of them.
Oh,
It's the
Yeah.
time of year we had the deer in the backyard because we've got green bean leaves. All like there's a bunch of plants that have all the green bean leaves, not the green beans, just the leaves. And then we have a couple of tomato plants that they got last night or this morning. And what else was out there that they got?
Cucamelons.
No, they didn't get the cucumbers. I'm sure they got some leaves. But yeah, they're starting to eat the leaves, so they're fattening up before winter.
Let's see, who was it? Penny just subscribed. Dogman. Damn. I'm
Hey,
going to give
Craig.
Oh, and if everyone who's going over to Ginger Ninja's channel, if you could watch at least one of her videos and leave a like and a comment, that would help keep that new subscriber to stick. Because
Yeah.
within 24 hours, if they see a mass amount of people going to subscribe to a channel just all of a sudden, they'll actually unsubscribe you.
Huh. I see Ginger Ninja has got the same problem with her voice text. Her voice text and Southern slang just don't operate with one another.
Hey, JJ.
Watch out for them green that way your tomato. Yeah, I've killed some tomato worms this year. Yeah, it's definitely not tomato worms. This is like chomped. There's deer tracks all over our whole backyard.
Oh yeah, I've got something, but I think it's either a squirrel or rabbit or a chipmunk.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're eating
Rat trap.
underneath.
Oh, they'll do that
They're
with a
coming up and eating the bottoms. And I'm
How
like,
about moles? You got any moles in your yard?
I used to, but
We used to out front.
they usually go for the roots.
Yeah, no, the deer tracks kind of like gave it up when the deer tracks are like right next to everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, my grandson had his first interaction with a fire ant. Man.
Oh,
Yep. And 5 minutes after we got, well, I didn't know nothing about it till it was over and done with. Damn, if he didn't go right back out there and try to piss him off again.
yeah, them things are evil.
Man, yeah. And
Try
call a cow
trimming palm trees and get a nest of them up in there, and they fall down on top of you.
Oh,
You don't care how far up you are. You slide down that palm tree real fast and then start rolling on the ground, and they spray you off and stuff.
Hey, TJ.
yeah.
Hey, TJ.
And we even saw a couple of cow killers down there.
Oh,
Yeah. So
them things are bad.
you think fire ants are bad? Them things will put you in the hospital if they don't kill you.
Yeah, I've been stung by scorpions quite a bit. The small ones the big ones are not a big deal. I mean, they'll get you sick and you'll swell up and stuff, but if the small ones get you, then you have to go to the hospital because those are the dangerous ones.
I don't think we have scorpions here.
Oh,
Only
no.
in lollipops.
Yeah, this was down in Arizona. That's one thing I didn't like doing is the palm trees because they have to be trimmed. If not, then that's when they get all the bugs and scorpions and stuff.
Yeah.
Dog mom, so will a 12 gauge. She said Jesus fruit gum will get rid of the molds. So will a 12 gauge. Or hawk.
Plain pepper. No, Here Comes TJ isn't a new channel. It's just some newer stuff that she's doing on her channel, formerly known as TJ Preps.
Hello, Miss TJ. I hope you have a good week.
Yeah, well, talking about the water in the good old days, I remember, well, Lake, you don't count. You're way up there, so you get clear water anyway.
Yeah, we do.
I remember even in Ohio, you could see when I was real young, some of the rivers, you could actually see to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, I'm actually afraid to even eat the fish that's in it in some of these places.
The first time Bigfoot took me to Ohio in those parts, one of the first things I asked him is, "What's wrong with y'all's water?"
The Muskingum River.
Well, I thought, I was like, did it rain maybe? Like, because when the sand goes into the rivers, it makes like that foam and makes it all mucky looking. And he's like, I'm like, maybe they just had a storm. And he's like, no, babe, that's always like that. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. I've caught some big catfish in there, though.
Yeah.
Now, when we was about 16 or 17, out behind the airport, there used to be a spring that came out of the ground. People would go there with 55-gallon drums and fill it up for drinking water. And we never could get out of that town because every time we'd stop and get a pop bottle full of water, time we got through drinking it, we'd have to go to the bathroom.
Had to go back.
We'd have to pull over. But you talk about that, and spring water was the two best coming up, period.
Yeah.
We have a lot of spring water. I mean, you pretty much go anywhere. You can go stop off and just get the spigot that runs all the time. And
yeah, it's getting harder and harder to find spring water down here. It's got polluted, toxic stuff has been planted in the ground close by, years ago, and now it's just water is not water like it used to be. And like you talking about coming out of ponds, okay? I'd be scared to death to eat fish out of a pond on account of all the chemicals that drain off in it. Really?
It's funny.
Yeah, I remember I was with my grandpa, and we was up in a hill somewhere. I don't remember where it was at, but he asked if I wanted a drink, and there was a spring, and they had it all blocked off to where the overfilled came up, but you could get in there and drink water. And I went down to get some water, and there was frogs in there. I'm like, oh, that's gross. I'm not eating that. And he said, why? Or I'm not drinking that. And he said, why? I said, there's frogs in there. And he said, that's how you know it's good water.
It's true.
Do y'all remember drinking from a gourd dipper back in the day?
A
A
gourd,
gourd.
like a gourd dipper. It's a dipper that the hollowed out gourd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see that no more either.
No.
That'd be unsanitary nowadays. Just like there's warnings not to drink water out of your garden hose. And
Man, God almighty.
I did it.
I drank water out of garden hose. I rode on the back of pickup trucks standing up. I didn't have no seatbelt coming up.
Me too.
yeah.
About the only thing we knew not to do was say no to your mama or daddy.
Well, you get that wooden paddle or that metal spoon.
Or them knuckle sandwiches.
Yeah.
Well, they got these videos out now that the mom and the kid get together and play a joke on the dad, and they say, so go get your room cleaned. And he said, no, I'm not going to do it. And dad pops right up and said, what did you say? There are a couple out there that the dad doesn't even pay attention. I say, well, you can tell the difference in the kids too.
Yeah.
Those videos.
Or if your dad is standing downstairs, boys, get up. It's time to go to work. I ain't going to work today. You're going to hear footsteps coming up them steps.
Yeah.
You get up there.
Yeah.
Says, or the wooden spoon or the hairbrush. Yeah, my mom broke her hairbrush on my butt. She's like, I guess I won't be using that anymore.
Yep. I've probably told this, but I remember doing something bad. I don't know what it was, but my grandpa told me go out and get a switch.
Oh, the switch.
And I'm gonna be smart, and I said I'm gonna get this little bitty thing.
Oh no.
That damn thing hurts so bad. I'm like, no.
Yeah, Bigfoot knows. The thicker the better, not the smaller. Right?
Yeah, especially when you got a giant willow tree they want you to pick it from.
Oh, God, no. I done that one time.
That willow tree.
He'll make one swing and then wrap around 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Bigfoot doesn't get to see that willow tree anymore. Whatever happened?
It was cursed. It fell.
It fell.
There's a reason they call them weeping willow trees. I weep a lot.
Did it have some help falling? Did it have some help falling, or did it just fall on its own?
Just on its own.
Well, you hesitated with that answer.
Well, I wasn't living there anymore. I moved to New York when that tree fell.
Okay.
It served its purpose for me.
Well, he's gone. Might as well tip over.
Well, it's not funny, but I'm going to word it this way. It's kind of funny that the tree fell after his dad passed.
Oh.
So, like, the tree went with him, right?
Oh.
Yeah. He's over here.
They waiting on you, Bigfoot.
Who's waiting?
Yeah, I remember how many people rode in the back of a pickup truck in the bed of the truck when you were
all the time.
I even jumped off of one.
There was 5 of us kids. My brother sat in front with my mom and my stepdad, and us 4 girls were in the back.
Well, you look at it. Coming up in our time, a pickup truck, that was the only way you get the whole family into town.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how we all went to camp.
My dad, when they started changing the law, you couldn't have a seat back there because it didn't have no seat belts.
Yeah.
Daddy went to the junkyard. He got a bench style seat and he put seat belts in.
Yep. I did the exact same thing.
Really?
seatbelts until what, mid 80s? I don't remember. It was like,
I'm
right?
gonna say late 70s.
Was it
Early,
late
yeah, at least.
70s? I don't remember
Well,
having a seatbelt until like,
depends in the states too. Certain states were different.
I mean, I was young, but I don't remember having a seatbelt until I got a little bit older.
Now, are you talking about a shoulder seatbelt, or are you talking about a lap
There
style
was
seatbelt?
no seatbelts at all in there.
Yeah.
Now, I had a 68 that had seatbelts in it. You know,
Yeah, there's cars that had seat belts, but it wasn't a law that you would get a
No.
ticket if you didn't have a seat belt on.
well, see, I always thought this way. You know, with a lap belt, the cops couldn't tell if you was wearing a seatbelt, not until they walk
Yeah.
right up on you. And if you was slick enough, you could have a buckle before he got there.
Yeah.
That's the reason they started passing a law. You had to have a shoulder seatbelt. But you answered this question right here. How Sam Heck does a cop know you're not wearing a seatbelt at dark?
They don't have to. All they got to say is, "Why I didn't see a seat belt on you."
Mhm.
Uh-oh, we're
Well,
in trouble
yeah,
now.
You remember the signs where it was click it, or ticket?
Yeah.
right.
Hi, Tim.
Why is
Hey, Tim.
everybody in trouble? Like, this is how I get announced on the live stream. We're in trouble now. Yeah. Hey, guys. I'm just kidding.
Hello, Miss Tim.
I hope you're doing good. I missed you.
Thank you. I'm kind of glad to be back with friends, but I didn't miss the news or nothing like that.
Yeah.
What's going on. And I meant to say this earlier. My wife's on the couch right now. She's been out for a couple of hours.
You're probably tired. All those grandkids will tire you out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they will. But and ain't a dead burn one of them scared the water either. I mean, my youngest one, I'm gonna say he's about 3 years old. He's standing on the edge of the pier, half of his feet's hanging off the pier, and just rocking back and forth. And we're standing there grabbing his shirt, pulling him back. I want to see the fish. You'll see them.
No fear.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I remember my oldest son, probably about 2.5, 3 years old. We were at Lake Park here, and there used to be a pier where they went swimming and stuff. And he was walking with his mom, and I was like a good ways away, and I seen him walking on the dock, and then I knew what he was going to do. And he just jumped off the dock, went straight under the water, and I ran like 90 miles an hour. And I go to jump in to grab him, and I was running so fast I drove him under the water more,
Oh, no.
and then got him up. And
Well, you know, a youngin', they know they can swim. Don't get me wrong, they can swim,
Oh, yeah, they can.
but it's what you heard coming up. Don't go near that water, you'll drown. You'll do this, you know, like that, and it has stuck with us throughout life. And it's just intuition. When you see a youngin' go in, the first thing a bunch of grown-ups is going to do, a lot of them's going to dive in and try to save you. You know.
yeah.
Now, my kids were part mermaid. They were underwater all the time. I couldn't keep them above water. It was really bad.
Yes, I've got 8. 2 more on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
hello, Linda's Prepper Kitchen. I loved having you on Bushcraft show the other week. That was great.
Hey, Linda.
Harvest
Yeah.
Merry Moon. It rained about every afternoon we was there, except for last night. I got to see the stars out there last night.
Oh, that's good.
That's nice.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law was talking to me on saying, because I asked, I said, how are the doctors? Because they're overseas, because his son's in them stationed over there.
Mhm.
She said it's a lot different. They're almost, I don't know how but they can almost take a picture, get the face and everything now through your belly and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And I mean, you can see features and everything, and it's really, really back in when my kids were, you got like a foggy little thing and you couldn't tell half of what it was.
Right.
Now you can see fingers,
Yeah.
toes, you can see wrinkles in their face, and
They're even better now, but for Allie, I actually was able to have it's called a 3D ultrasound where they have
that's crazy.
pretty cool. Well, because I didn't have her until I was 30. So, yeah. But yeah, they had that then. But I'm sure now, I mean, she's going to be 16 next month. So,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, not even 2 weeks away, about 2 weeks away. Not even.
With me going to the beach,
Erlinda's Papa Kitchen.
with me going to the beach this week, that's my third time. My whole life I've been to the beach.
Oh.
The reason I don't like the beach is because for two reasons. Number one is I don't like the heat. I never have. And number two, a beach is for single people.
It's for families. It's for families.
Yeah, but how many times do you see the wife beating the shit out of the husband for looking?
You're not supposed to look, or you're supposed to hide it where doesn't look like you're looking.
That's why you see so many men wearing sunglasses down there.
Bear, it's called peripheral vision.
Yep. You look over here while you're looking over there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Whichever way my eyes go, that's the way my head goes too.
God.
That's what gets me in trouble. Ask my wife. But I mean, all fun and games over with. Yeah. Good God. I've only seen them on videos and everything. But what they wear at the beach now, hell, they'd ought to be outlawed. I'm sorry. I mean, damn. Why is it? Okay, answer this. Why is it a female wants you to see her in their bikini, but yet when you see them in their bra and panties, they have a connection?
Okay, this conversation got really, really weird. Sorry.
And it's weird too because there's less covering on the bathing suits now than there is stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it either. Hi, Harvest Mary Moon and Bluegrass Sweetheart.
No, I did not go into populated areas. The most populated area I went to was Little Washington. That was it. And everybody was clothed.
Were you able to go barefooted on the beach? We
didn't have a beach.
Oh, I thought you were at the beach.
We was, how do I put this? Pimlico Sound is where we were. You might as well say at the end of the yard, there was boulders, and then there was the sea.
Cove. You were in a cove area? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have like sandy beaches either. It's just land and the drink. Like it's all just river rock or lake rock or pebbles
Yeah.
or big boulders.
Well, normally
Yeah.
it's too hot to walk on a beach unless you do it a lot and you're used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we have
Over time,
beaches.
that sand gets really hot.
The sand is usually brought in to make the beach where there is beaches.
Oh
And
yeah,
every year they have to like keep replacing the sand because the water.
yeah.
The first time I went to the coast, it was at Daytona. I was around 13 or 14, somewhere along in that area. I've done been walking the streets barefooted, asphalt, concrete, railroad tracks. Walked down on the beach. It wasn't nothing. A couple of years ago, my son and his wife invited us down for a day. Okay, no problem. I took my shoes off to walk on the beach. I took 2 steps and my fat ass hit the damn sand to put my shoes on. That shit burnt my feet. Hey, damn. You know, it's something what we could endure when we were coming up compared
yeah.
to
It is hot. The sand is hot. You gotta
Yeah,
build up.
I mean, come on. The sand is white. You would not think it would be that blooming hot. And put blisters on the bottom of your feet, too. But
And then there are some beaches that you have to wear shoes because you don't know what you're stepping on.
Mhm.
Because
well, now ain't it in Hawaii? They got black sand beaches out there where the sand is black.
yeah,
Why is it black?
it's the ash or from
Volcanic?
the volcanoes.
Oh wow.
Because
Yeah.
it's not really sand.
I can go to bed early tonight. I learned something new.
But
Barefoot
man, you talking about dark in that house
I
with the
did not.
lights cut off where we were staying at. You better know. You better hold your hands out like you a blind person, and you better take half a baby steps because you will stub your toe. But
On some beaches, there's black glass tears, and they're from volcanoes, and they're called Pele's tears. And it's sand and volcanic material that formed and created like a glass, like a teardrop shape. They're quite interesting. Sorry, I got allergies today. Sorry, guys. I sound really bad.
Hey, Popping.
So it's called Pele's tears, and their closest are usually in Hawaii.
I'm still flabbergasted that the sand is black there. That's kind of cool. Well, or hot.
You used to go out hunting for sand
Yeah,
glass.
I have some sand.
That's cool.
Yeah. The lightning
I've seen
comes down.
it. I mean, as big as boulders.
Right. The lightning,
dig it
they
up.
put rods in the beach sand, and the lightning comes down and makes that sand glass, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Lightning glass and sand glass. Some of that sand glass is like a blue, green.
Or black. That's one that I found was it was big old black
Wow.
boulder.
I like
When I
rocks.
dug it out, it split down the middle, and you could see all the little crevices and stuff. It was cool.
Neat.
If you go to Hawaii, I don't recommend if you find a Pele tear on the beach, please don't take it, okay? Don't take anything from Hawaii off their beach. There's some weird shit with that. It goes all the way back to the Brady Bunch, okay? Go watch Brady Bunch.
101 says black sand is itchy. Ooh.
there's a thing going around in Ohio now. I guess kids are doing Russian roulette.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
The horses, yeah.
Y'all had a UFO on Tuesday. A lot of people saw it. Where was
yeah,
it? You saw it?
no,
Well, not
I
the
didn't. see it.
UFO, but you saw the.
But yeah,
Oh, that's
Circle
right.
Hill.
I put it to the thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
The
circle.
alien invasion's coming.
What the
Yeah.
I
hell?
thought it was going to happen in August. So
Well, there was a bunch of military activity there too at the same time that this thing was seen by these people. That's really
yeah, that whole thing last week about all the airplanes up in the sky and everything. They
Mhm.
said it was a drill.
It was a what?
A drill.
A drill.
It's possible.
That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of airplanes up in the
It
sky.
is for a drill, isn't it?
Usually it's just one base that does it, not clear across the country.
Is there water running?
oh, that's my
You got
fountain.
water running?
That's my fountain. My husband's doing our bushes. Yeah, he's my gardener too.
He's got
Oh,
a
okay.
mountain and
Yeah, I remember I'm in the she shack and it's partially out in the garage. It's a room built in the garage.
Oh, yeah, I put it there. Come off of my
Oh,
Bobcat.
Gail Southern Prepper Living. Hello.
I took a Bobcat with me and forgot to put it on.
So a couple of days you'll be nice and you'll have a nice tan head.
Yep. Now you want to talk about a redneck? You're looking at one.
see.
I'm very Pacific Northwest. We stay moist.
Bushcraft. I got another joke for you, but it goes. This one has got to be told in the back room.
Okay.
Hi, Pat.
And
How's
Teresa,
your tights here?
Teresa Pierce, awesome. Keep going with the dehydrator, girl. Keep going. Don't
Yeah.
stop stalking. Don't stop. This winter is going to be harder than I think. I think it's going to be the hardest one I've ever seen in my 56 years. Okay.
Wildlife, it's definitely moist because where 10 is and where we are, it's always hot, sticky, and moist. Damp is more cold, wet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion about moist and damp. And moist is an okay word because you wouldn't want dry cake.
Yeah. I hate dry cake.
Yeah.
It's got to be
I
moist.
don't know. I got real used to Arizona weather.
Dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but out in Arizona, y'all's humidity ain't as bad as it would be here.
There is no humidity.
There isn't many.
No.
If we got over like into 10 or something, it was horrible.
All right.
There's-
Now,
there's a different heat there. Now,
Yeah.
if like Jeff, if you went to Arizona, you would hate it the first year.
yeah.
It'll be horrible. And then even the wintertime, you'll freeze to death, even though it's like 7 degrees out.
Really?
Yeah, you have to it takes you a while to get used to the summer and the winter.
Okay. Well, now I know down here the humidity. Hell, it could be 100 degrees. I mean, 100% humidity just as soon as you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And our winters down here, it's not a what you call a dry, it's a wet winter. And I mean, I think y'all can relate to what I'm saying. You know, you got cold weather, and then again, you got weather that'll cut you to the bone.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, like that.
I don't want to talk about winter.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Normally, when they say we're going to have a bad winter, we have a mild winter.
yeah. I remember when I was in South Dakota for Job Corps, and unfortunately, I was bad, so I had to shovel snow, and it was 6 feet tall. That was normal though.
I gotta get my safety hat on. We're talking about
6 feet tall snow, and it's a bit different than you would think because you have to you have to shovel it like 3 times because once you shovel a little bit because you don't really have nowhere to throw it because it's 6 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're like Bigfoot, then it's no big deal.
We've had nights.
Ninja, I have already cut open a persimmon seed this year, just one, and it was a spoon in hours.
Right? Persimmons.
Yeah. So
Well, try living half of the week on the moist part of the state and then living the other half of the week on the dry side of the state. Like I'm cooking in, I'm like melting and moisty, just drenched with sweat over in Seattle, and over here it's so dry in Eastern Washington.
well,
I remember when I was in Washington. I think the whole time I was there, my feet were pruned.
Were you
Oh,
on the
no.
west side?
Huh?
Were you on the west side or the east side?
Yeah, west side.
West side, yeah.
I was coast.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth every week.
well, you know why people gain so much weight during the wintertime, don't you? Because they in the house cooking. That's what they trying to keep warm. But come summertime, no, you don't see that much cooking going on down here.
Yeah.
You're better off cooking outside.
Now, you better off wrapping it up in tinfoil and throwing it outside because the heat will cook it.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Hello,
Hey,
Warren.
everyone.
How goes it?
It goes.
It goes.
But now, you need to calm down, let somebody else get a word in edgewise. You sure are talkative.
Oh, excuse you.
I'm tired and I'm back.
Tired and I want to go home.
Oh, I'm home. I want to go to bed. But if I go to bed now, I'll be up at 3 a.m.
I don't know why, but I've been waking up at 3 o'clock at night, and I don't know why.
I always do sometime between 2 and 3 something. I always do. But I haven't been lately. I've been not waking up until like 4:45 for some reason.
And
Oh, shit.
sorry, like for posting early this morning. I didn't realize it was that late in the morning.
Oh no.
Or
Yeah,
early
I
in the morning.
apologize, Lake.
No, don't be sorry. That was hilarious. I giggled myself back to sleep. It was so funny because I was just like, I was kind of like laying there and I kept hearing it, but I wasn't like paying attention. And I'm thinking to myself, I better answer that. It must be important. I wasn't with it. And I realized it was all of you guys and I forgot to mute. I usually every night when I go to bed, I mute for like 8 hours and then y'all wake me up really early in the morning. Yeah.
Well, you know what woke me up this morning? My wife screaming. When I rolled over on her head.
You rolled over on her?
Look, we are used to sleeping in a king size bed. Okay. We got put into, I'm going to say, a full size bed. If you roll over the wrong way, you're on the floor. If you roll over the other way, you on top of one another.
Is a full-size bed bigger than a queen-size bed?
No.
Queen's
I
bigger
have
than
I have a queen-size bed, and I still don't have enough room.
But
There's a
like I
difference
said,
between the California king and the regular king too.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
There's
it's
2
true.
inches taken off the sides on a California king and put on the end for big tall people like Nephilim. Sorry, just said that.
Bigfoot is like losing it right now. He's laughing.
Y'all are nuts.
All I want to say, if you are laying down in a California king and you wake up and you got to go to the bathroom real bad, you ain't gonna make it.
Are you going the long way of the bed?
I'm trying to bounce my way off the bed.
Because the California king has the 2 inches off the side. The regular king has 2 inches extra. Remember, the Nephilim have to have a long bed. Okay, they're tall.
We need a bigger bed so your feet doesn't have to hang off.
We're gonna need a bigger bed.
We're gonna need
Y'all gonna need a bigger room to put that bigger bed.
Remember water beds?
Oh yeah, I had one up until
Don't even.
Those things scare the shit out of me. I always think they're gonna pop.
my first queen size was when I was my first queen size water bed I got when I was 10. But before that I always had like a twin size one. So that one I had from the time I was 10 till I was like 22, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's about how long I had mine too.
Yeah, and then guess what I did with the waterbed part? I took the waterbed part out after my cat had her kittens in it and clawed it to crap because she was in labor with kittens.
No.
I took a mattress and I just stuck it in there. Yeah.
That's what we did back then to save money.
Yeah.
I got my waterbed in the 70s, and guess what? If I didn't make my bed every day, my dad would threaten to take it away and pop it because it cost a lot of money to heat the waterbed, and electricity and energy was just as expensive in the 70s as what we're seeing right now.
Wait a minute. Why are we concerned with electricity in that if it's a waterbed, there's no electricity?
Yes, there is.
Mine was heated.
Is a heated
heater.
Oh my god, they have heated waterbeds? What the fuck?
It was like
101. Oh my gosh.
Well,
like a heating.
out in Arizona,
And there is
you didn't have
there
heaters
is
on
a
your water bed. That cooled you down. You kept the water cool in Arizona, so it was like
okay, yeah,
it was
no.
nice getting in a cold water bed.
Yeah.
But in Washington, when it's really moist out in the winter and it's really cold, you want to crank your water bed up, right? And Dad's like, "No, you're not doing that. I'm not paying that bill. You cover that bed with those blankets right now, and you keep the heat in that water bed."
Yeah, you get in there and make that bed, or I'm going to take the water bed out. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we had the same.
101.
Yes, Jeff.
If you ever get a water bed, make damn sure your girlfriend does not wear high heels.
Oh, there. Are you speaking from experience, Jeff?
I plead the fifth on that one. I never had a water bed for say, but I've slept in a couple of them.
We were just asking for a friend.
Sure.
When I got older, my dad got me that one that, with the baffles in it. And when he put the water conditioner in there and he would drain my water bed and put the water conditioner in, we had to fix the baffles. And he would have me get on my bed and roll so that way all the air bubbles would come out.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated getting the bubbles out.
Yeah.
They had water beds with baffles in it.
Oh, it was fun. But if you pull the sheets back, okay, when you get on the water bed, just so, and you could go on your water bed.
Just don't get the hiccups in the water bed. You'll get seasick.
No, that's why my dad got me the one with the baffles in it. So when you moved, it stopped like moving.
Oh, the waveless one. I remember.
Yeah, the
How,
baffles.
how long did it
remembers,
take y'all to figure out how to get off the waterbed?
I grew
Whoop,
up
and then
with
jump
my
out.
dad. Yes.
You
having
got to kind of whoop.
You see where videos of out people out in the lake, they're on an air mattress and other people jump on it and then they fly off. Well, before they came out with the baffles on it, that's how I used to get people off of it. I'd get them close to the edge and I'd flop on it.
Hey, Bubba News.
Oh,
Hey, Bubba News.
Bubba, thanks for the text. I miss you. I miss you, brother.
Yeah, who remembers Nightmare on Elm Street?
That movie scared the bejesus out of me.
That was on last night.
The
And let me-
waterbed.
Yeah, the waterbed scene. I slept on the couch for like a week. Yeah,
I don't like those scary movies.
that was scary back then.
They actually kind of traumatized me. I can't watch any of that stuff now.
That and the Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
They were the
No,
worst.
it was on last night.
Heck, even Gremlins scared me.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
Gremlins
How
kind of.
them cute little monsters scare you?
They're not cute when they eat
No,
or get water or get
yeah,
wet.
those ones.
Sounds like
When they got moist.
I don't know if Bushcraft's talking about cats or his ex-girlfriend.
No, Gremlins. You know, Stripe. There
Yes,
was
I know
this-
the Gremlins. I know.
Yeah, well, when they were like the Stripe, that was scary. Mm-mm.
Spike.
Spike. Yep. Stripe. Yeah.
No, I like Spike.
That's my cat. One of my cat's name was Spike.
I thought it was Stripe. I don't know.
No, it was Spike. Yeah,
Spike.
because he had the mohawk.
Yeah, that
That was
one.
the mischievous one, right?
Yeah.
Goodness,
Yeah.
remember the one that was dressed like a girl?
Did you name any of them Pandemic Cat
With the
too?
lipstick.
I gotta rewatch it.
So
mention it.
I'm sitting here watching the Nightmare on Elm Street waterbed scene, and I don't know. It just looks like someone took a pot of chili and that's all it's hitting the.
Well, yeah, but when we were younger, I mean,
This is a long time ago when special effects was that was gruesome back then.
Probably was.
Shit, I remember when Shop Theater scared the piss out of me.
It literally looked like all I can tell right now is like somebody made a model room and poured what looks like dyed water through a hole in a bed. That's how they recreated it.
I think it was red smoke, actually. If you really, really look at it, it's like red smoke. Doesn't it look like red smoke?
Yeah, I can see that.
They were
the Chucky movies.
Wanda Red Mist.
They never made any sense to me because a little thing that weighs maybe a pound, if that, is throwing people on the ground and they're getting held down by a
doll.
1 pound doll.
Well, now Chucky I could deal with. Annabelle I could not deal with.
No. Oh, I have to take that back. I forgot. Before Nightmare on Elm Street and before Friday the 13th, the two movies that scared me really bad was now you can laugh, The Blob and The Fog.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that.
The one that got me when I was little was Scream.
Ooh.
Because my neighbor, his older brother would put on the mask and scare the shit out of us. So like I'm traumatized from that from when I was little. So.
Mine was.
What was that?
Acrophobia.
Where the two brothers was in there.
The
not another
birds.
horror movie or a horror movie.
Oh, the birds.
It's
birds.
that-
And the one with this tarantulas, arachnophobia or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that one either.
Like when they came out with the decade of all the animals attacking people shit, that was really scary decade of movies. There was bees, there was bats.
Ben.
Ooh. TJ
Oh,
he has nightmares of
Didn't Cujo come out around that time?
Speaking of like,
I've not seen that one, TJ.
you just said the movie, the Alfred Hitchcock's the movie The
Birds.
Birds.
The
Birds.
birds.
That one, I had a moment like that shit today. I was driving to work, right? And I pull up and there's a ton of fucking birds everywhere. And I'm like, do I get out of my truck? Or do I just go home?
Go to the coast. That's damn near every day with seagulls.
Oh yeah.
You throw a line through the air. You're lucky if it hits the water.
I lost internet. Sorry. That was weird.
You're still here.
No, I am, but on my end, I lost internet. I had a big old X right across it.
What was that? Thousand Courts or something like that?
Oh yeah.
That's horrible. That Rob Zombie stuff is nasty.
Yeah. He's a. I mean, the Friday the 13th that he made. I like it better than the original.
I've not seen it.
I was never
To
a
my
horror
knowledge.
kind of person.
I don't watch TV anymore. I just watch you guys on YouTube.
See, when I was
I can deal with blood and guts. I mean, that ain't no problem. But when it comes to something like supernatural, I'll turn that bitch in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Dude, I hate that kind of shit. Like, I used to watch like Ghost Hunters all the time. I know it was most likely fake and shit, but like that kind of shit scares the bejeebus out of me.
Yeah.
Well, the beginning
Something
of
that
Ghost
could
Hunters
happen.
was true, because I know one of the girls that used to be in on the show, and it was totally legit. Then it started getting to where, we see this
Big
thing
back
down there.
many.
Yeah.
The reason I had a hard time believing it was like they would have the camera. I know it's like total reactionary, but they'd have the camera to the point where it's like, oh, did you hear that? And then they turn, well, you missed it.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. You missed it.
Yeah.
I'm with Chicken Noodle. Chicken Noodle Goosebumps were scary too. I used to watch that with my oldest daughter, and I'm like,
dude, I've mentioned this before the other day. The dog with the glowing eyes. I will not. I hate that shit. No.
Well, see, when I was younger, I had nightmares about this werewolf, and I had reoccurring nightmare of this werewolf all the time. So when I finally watched the movie The Howling, I don't think I slept. Like, I was scared.
Oh, Howling, yeah.
Howling
Cujo messed me up. I'm scared of those big dogs now.
Yeah.
Cujo, that was a scary movie. That woman trying to save her. Oh, just thought.
Cujo?
Yeah, Cujo messed with me big time. And that was another one of those animal scary movies that came out during that decade with the bees and the tarantulas and everything else.
Yeah.
The frogs, the birds.
Well, the birds was, I think, before that, but
yeah,
it was like there was a decade of all this crazy animal horror stuff
and then it was natural disasters like earthquakes.
Yeah. And the end of the world.
Fires.
Yep. Steering us where they want us. Driving the fair.
What was that one Johnny Depp, 7 Signs or 7 Doors or something like that? That freaked me out. And usually scary movies doesn't bother me, but that one was, or seven Gates of Hell or something like that.
Oh, Romy Davis. Yeah.
Was that the one that
scary.
was based? Was that the one that was based off of Dante's Inferno?
Yeah, I think so.
Dante's Peak.
Sure.
Oh, that was pretty
What it was
good.
called.
No, Dante's Peak was the volcano that blew up.
Yeah, but there was a movie called Dante's Peak. Doesn't it have Pierce Bronson in it or something?
Yeah, that's not a
Backstage
scary
picture.
movie. That's a volcano blowing up.
That's pretty scary.
No, I mean not.
How do you think I feel living on top of these volcanoes?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
was
another
here
one.
when Mount St. Helens
At
went off.
Cemetery, the original one, not the
Oh,
remake.
that was freaky.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
safe.
that little boy. Oh,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
got something backstage real quick.
And that Leprechaun movie was creepy too.
Oh yeah, Al Bundy Leprechaun. That was good.
Yeah.
This crap right here. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. No. No. I can't. No.
My daughter even had the Goosebumps books and she'd read them. And I'm like, how can you read that stuff before bed?
yeah.
Do you remember the days where the book covers were like embossed and it was like raised off? I thought that was the coolest thing back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember pop-up books.
Oh yeah, the pop-up books. Those are cool.
Yeah, and the ones with the little levers where you could make the little person go up and down.
Yeah, dance.
Yeah, that and like Christmas books, you could have them go up and down the chimney. Just we're showing our old.
Yep, The Shining. That was another good one.
Oh, The Shining.
Oh
yeah.
no.
I've never seen that.
So
really?
for months, my my grandpa, as my pop was, and he would laugh because I would hide behind the chair as soon as that commercial would come on for The Shining, and he would giggle. So I was older when I watched that finally, but yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, if you watch it now, it probably wouldn't be that good, but back then,
that was scary.
That's the thing. Those movies back then scared the crap out of you. Now they're like
cheesy.
Yeah, it's like
P-flicks, yeah.
Yeah.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was kind of a freaky one too, and then as I
Red
grew up,
Drum, yeah.
moved to Eastern Washington, I found out that was based on an insane asylum that was in Medical Lake, Washington. It's only about 45 minutes from where I live. Yeah.
13 days.
Yeah. And the glass house thing.
Yo, that was freaky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ring, yeah. Lake likes the Ring.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Freaks my daughter and son-in-law out, but I don't mind that one. You know who else doesn't like that? Trust doesn't like that movie.
The Grudge.
I don't like any of those.
The Japanese version of Grudge.
It's scary.
That one's. I think it's scarier than the.
I think so too.
To me, my opinion, the funniest horror movie I think I've seen, and y'all said it was Leprechaun.
Yeah, with those little legs running.
The jokes that he would tell.
Oh yeah.
In there, I mean, that's what kept me laughing.
The other movie I didn't like. I mean, I liked it, but it was scary. It was called Troll.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that one.
That's an old one.
It's older.
That movie was really, really, really scary.
Blair Witch, I wasn't crazy about it.
Okay, that didn't scare me until I got out of the theater into the parking lot and had to go home. And then I got scared. It was like a delayed reaction.
What was that? Sleepaway Camp? That was pretty good.
Okay, that actually happened here. They
Really?
did that here, and the sleepaway camp is still there, and it's freaky.
Yeah.
A movie set, or is it an actual location?
It was filmed and is as an actual location here.
Fuck that shit.
A lot of the scary movies in the 80s were based on true stories.
Yeah, that was here.
Oh.
That scared us all. I think probably more than any other state. Huh?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that
That
probably
was
scared
based on
everyone.
a true story.
And that probably scared more people in Texas than it did here. You know,
Yep.
Sleepaway Camp. Mm-mm.
You want to
What
hear
about that in The Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah.
That movie's just wrong.
you want to hear a scary personal story I got?
That's also here. Ugh.
Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear a scary personal story?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So, you know how the typical Italian families have the family reunions, right? Okay, everyone goes to the park and fires up the grills, right?
Yeah.
Well, the park hadn't cut the grass for quite some time towards the back part of the woods, and it was about 6 foot tall grass. Okay, brush basically. Well, we as kids went back there. I was about 5, 6 years old, if I remember. And my older cousins go way back deep in the woods, right? And we all follow, and we stumble across this like white house that's looks like it's been abandoned for God knows how long. And in front of this house was a hearse, and it scared the shit out of us. We saw that shit.
Phantasm.
What?
The movie Phantasm.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Keep
That was
going, Crappy. I want to hear the rest of the story.
early 80s.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got up to the house there. We saw the hearse, and we're like, that's a new hearse. It wasn't
Wow.
no like decrepit shit. Like it had just been parked there, and like it was brand new from a funeral home.
Ooh.
But the thing is, there's no funeral home around. So
Weird.
yeah.
I
And
want
then,
to.
then we turned back, and we never looked back after that. So I don't know what happened.
I want to hear
Now,
from.
dog,
Oh, sorry. What do you? I'm going to ask my daughter. What do you think the scariest horror or creepy movie is? The one that scared you the most? Because she watches horror movies like it's no one's business. So I want to know like what actually would scare her. Like the scariest.
Dog Mom mentioned a good one, Salem's Lot.
That one's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
To make you think. And a lot of it was based on true events.
I don't know what scared me that much. Probably No Escape Room though. That one is pretty good.
What is it called?
No Escape
Oh.
Room. You have to pay attention to it because it can get confusing if you don't like actually pay attention.
No Escape Room.
But it's really not that scary.
Never watched it.
They have the champion one now, where all the winners come and have to do the escape room.
Yeah. We got places around here, well, in North Carolina, that does escape room like that.
I can't play this because copyright music, but this crap, when I was little, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island scared the crap out of me. Okay. This shit.
Was
Okay,
it
to see him coming up out of the ground, and
Scooby-Doo?
That
I
also
don't know. It
really
was just really, really creepy with the music and crap. There's a bit here where there's the Civil War ones. The Civil War ones scared the shit out of me. I don't
You
know
have
why.
a thing with the glowing eyes. That's all it is.
I think that is. I think that's what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's.
Do you remember that episode?
Why is it Daphne, them two right there always got stuck together?
Daphne and Fred, because Daphne was in love with him and Fred was stupid.
I think the one that got me the most, it took me about 4 or 5 times to really watch it, was the Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, that's Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. all those zombie movies were freaky.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombieland.
And now we have real zombies. They're living on that road, in Michigan, and then all the Fenny people. They're walking around like zombies now. We have real
What,
zombies.
what do you mean road?
Yeah, I thought that was the White House.
The where all the drug addicts are, they're zombied out, and they're.
You mean all of Detroit?
Is it all of Detroit? No, I thought it was that one road. I can't remember. Kensington.
I don't know. What
It's like, no, it's also out in
No, that's Philadelphia.
Sorry.
We have zombies now. They're all over. They're in Seattle and Portland.
That's just called liberals.
Oh yeah, that's right. But they do that.
Biden followers.
I keep losing internet today and yesterday and the day.
I don't think I've seen as many dead, burned jets and helicopters fly over as I did where I was at this whole weekend.
Yeah, there's been a thing going on this week there was like over 800 military aircraft out. It was just a drill, though.
Oh, bullshit.
Just a drill.
Yep.
Mindy's place. It's not Michigan. I meant Kensington.
Hello, Tammy.
EA or something like that. Sorry.
Everyone's like, where in Michigan?
Yes, I know. I guess you get the
8
southern.
Mile.
No, no. You want to talk like creepy ass, like not be caught out at night type shit? Go to fucking what is it? Liver noise?
It.
The movie is freaky.
The original. I like the original.
Yeah, the original.
You let me see a clown this day and time. I mean, a real person dressed up like a clown.
Well,
He's gonna have little red spots on his ass.
That's called a drag queen now. We have no more clowns.
No, wait a minute. That's
Well, they
called
got rid
Congress.
of Barnum and Bailey, remember?
That's called Congress.
no, they had all those crazy people as clowns in Ohio there not too many years ago. Now that was creepy.
Yeah.
the
with
Juggalos.
balloons.
They actually made that shit illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
The
Um,
Juggalos? Are you guys talking about the
No.
No, we're talking
They-
about the scary clown shit.
Yeah.
clowns.
Yeah,
They
that
were
really, this shit
leaving
really
balloons.
happened, Tim.
Little red balloons. They were leaving them at people's doors and stuff,
Freaking creepy.
and then sneaking
didn't
up
know.
behind them and
Here,
stuff.
I'll look up like some of
See,
this
we
shit.
had these Juggalo kids that were in our little farm town here, and they all dressed up with clown faces, and they would beg on the corners and say, "We are a Juggalo family. We're not dangerous." Or I'm like, "Well, you look kind of
Yeah,
dangerous."
they carry around hatchets.
Like this is the kind of crap that
It's like the black-eyed children.
They can carry all the hatches I want.
Thank you, Greg.
You just let
You have a
me
good day.
Hey, Greg, have a great day.
Have-
a great evening.
Bushcraft backstage.
Oh, it's behind my camera. I can't see that.
Sorry. All right, this is the scary clown shit.
Sightings are nothing new. It has recently blown up in popularity. Back in 2014, this was the Wasco
Now.
clown, and this photo made national news. But this video is about the recent clown sighting videos, which are being shared mainly through Twitter. Here are the 15 scariest clown sighting videos. Regardless of whether they're real or fake, the possibility of encountering one of these clowns is more likely as the trend continues to grow. Number 15, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Before this video starts, this man is doing some nighttime fishing. He starts recording after he hears something approaching him. He shines his flashlight on a figure as he begins to hyperventilate.
At that point, I would be like gun drawn and like giving commands. I'm sorry. No.
Damn right.
Oh my god, I just want to fish, dude.
I just
Later,
went
while attempting to leave, the clown is still following this man. He keeps recording as the clown continues to approach his vehicle.
My ass would put it in deep drag because when I hit him, I'm going to be dragging his ass behind me. It ain't going to be awful
Number
run
14,
away.
Clifton, New
What, Jeff? It ain't gonna be what?
It ain't going to be awful run away. It's going to be D for dragging.
Jersey. This video begins with a man saying he noticed something outside of a Dunkin' Donuts. On a billboard up ahead, a clown is seen there waving. The cameraman questions how a person would even get up there. The billboard is right beside a highway, so a lot of passerbys were probably wondering the same thing.
And then I look up, then I see this fucking clown right there, which freaked me out, bro. Like, how do you...
I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
That's not. That's
Freak
not.
me out, bro.
If anything, that's just kind of a little creepy, but it's not. It's not harming anybody. It's not chasing anyone. I think that's funny.
Wait a
Get
minute,
up
wait a minute. Brother, I am 15 minutes away from her. And it ain't
What the hell?
Number 13, Quebec, Canada. This video was taken on a dirt road at night, and it's presumed these guys started recording once they saw the clown approach their vehicle. They drive slightly forward and begin yelling at the clown.
What I want to know is why the fuck are they out in the middle of nowhere? Two, what's the chances of running into somebody out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
now.
And why are they running from? They're in a car.
I mean, at this point, I would just be like, well, bye, and then just continue driving forward.
The clown
Right,
walks
speed
off the
bump.
road and grabs something he has hidden in the field. The man keeps recording as this clown returns back to the road holding a chainsaw. The men begin to panic as they attempt to drive away.
Oh my god.
What I want to know is why the fuck did we even allow this to get to this point?
Exactly.
Okay, like, you see a dude just standing there in the middle of the road, I wouldn't even be stopping. I wouldn't be like, oh shit, there's somebody. I just keep on going. Fuck that shit. I ain't stopping for crack.
Did you hear about this stuff before there were cell phones?
No.
Exactly. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a couple of clowns that got shot doing this shit?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. Which
I
I don't
when it
blame them.
stopped.
Like that kind of shit, like, you kind of get what you deserve at that point. Like,
You do.
what did you expect?
You have to pay attention what state you're living in too.
Right.
I bet you there's no sightings in Texas for clowns.
Okay, now all of a sudden you're on a, like, okay, you were on a dirt road and now you're on pavement.
Yeah,
Why
on
did
the
you
wrong
turn
side of
onto
the
the dirt
road.
road in the first place?
Hey, whoa. Hold on. I've got to back that one up myself. Cut back in my day, I loved the hell out of dirt roads, especially when you're
Even
dating.
At night?
Yeah, a lot less people would see you smooching with your
Yeah.
girl at night.
Number 12, San Luis Obispo, California. This was
yeah,
posted
California.
to Facebook by Evan Thompson, who is driving while his friend records. Thompson noticed something on the side of the road and turned around while his friend started recording.
Again, why are you... Curiosity kills a cat, okay? Why did you have to turn around? Like,
to go see it.
why?
In the background, a bulb horn can be heard.
Hey, Daniel, get your phone out. Get your phone out, dog. Ready? Are you ready? Hey, I don't know what I just saw.
Really?
What the fuck is this, dog?
Who's got the horn?
It's
Standing under a streetlight, the guy
It's what, like?
he wanted to know who had the horn, and I told him it's on the video.
Guys slowly drive past the clown as it stares back at them. Thompson and his friend are in shock at what they're seeing, and the clown begins to chase the vehicle before the video abruptly ends.
What the? What? Dude, is that a clown? What the? What the? What the?
Oh,
Number
going over
11,
the cuss words.
Los Angeles, California. This video begins with the cameraman recording his friend light a cigarette, for whatever reason that may be,
What?
but soon notice a clown standing under a street light.
Who lights a cigarette that way?
I did feel
Every
that.
day, you
What
know?
the fuck?
I mean, I used to smoke, but I never lit a cigarette.
Stop paying.
Like
Little
that.
lone prepper, you were 100% right.
Again, this type shit. Creepy ass, like, no. Fuck that shit. Why are you in the Why are you in a setting? Like, I understand you gotta go smoke, but at this point I would smoke in the car if I was a smoker. I ain't being going outside being caught in the open with that shit.
You let me see a clown out in the middle of
His friends
nowhere. He ain't
contemplated
gonna get a chance to run after my car.
They should
They gonna
leave,
let
but
him
quickly
get a chance
decide
to
they
run
should
away
after the
from
clown begins to run at the vehicle.
Nah, you think that was fucking around? Get the fuck oh, fuck! Hey, that fool's coming, that fool's coming. Fool! No! Hurry the fuck up!
I mean, at that point, I've got gun drawn. Who knows what happens after? I'm sorry, but I ain't getting in no car. I'm standing my ground and like
Hey,
somebody's.
1-on-1. Dead people don't lie.
Dead man tell no tales.
That too. He ain't gonna talk about
Oh shit!
They
That was more than the 21-foot rule.
Good God.
barely get away as a clear look of the clown can be seen as it runs right beside the vehicle. Number 10.
It was Michael Jackson, but in clown form.
That bitch
Newport
was
Richie,
fast.
Florida. At Sims Park, some friends are playing Pokemon Go, but start recording.
Again, y'all doing this shit at night. Y'all need to not do this. Oh, let's go play Pokemon Go at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's totally fucking logical.
No, we
Hey,
did
you need them
it.
Pokemon. You gotta get them
That's when I
Pokemon.
go.
Y'all gotta catch them all, I guess, including them fucking clowns.
Yeah.
No,
After they
that's
notice
good.
someone walking around the park.
So we're playing Pokemon at Sims Park, and there's this fucking dude over here. He's moving. Oh shit, he's moving. Hurry up. He's like zooming on.
Where the hell's he at?
Oh, behind the tree.
Behind the
At the
tree.
farthest zoom in. Yeah. No.
The person walks closer to them, clearly seeing that they're recording him. The cameraman and his friend can't decide if this person is wearing a clown mask or a goat's head mask. Either one is still terrifying. They continue.
What's the chance of two psychos being at the same place at the same time?
Why do they have to mess with my Pokemon stuff?
What is
Like, that's just wrong. Now I'm gonna be scared going in the park at 1 o'clock.
Again, why are y'all doing this shit at night?
Because I have to wait till my elderly parents go to bed and then I can sneak away. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cord as this person stares at them while walking slowly closer.
He's moving. He's walking. Is he wearing a fucking clown mask? Dude, what the fuck? It was like a goat's head or something.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Number
God, I
9,
wish I was
Lakewood,
40 years
California.
older.
This video begins with a woman filming her dog while on a nighttime walk.
again, why are you filming your dog on a nighttime walk? What the fuck? Why are y'all doing this shit at night?
The dog has
dog
the crap. He's got a crap.
all this clown business made everything go viral because we have the internet and like Bushcraft was saying, we have phones now to do so. And real quick, guys, Dana B, okay, Lake, I will what? I'm not in chat. It just
Approaches
says
something on the grass while the woman asks her dog, "What are you doing?" The dog darts away and a clown starts approaching the woman. She begins to run away before the video abruptly ends.
Get a damn kid or a Rottweiler.
I'm gone. Screw you. I'm gone out.
Number 8, Des Moines, Iowa. This video begins with two guys saying that they drove to this
This is some Children of the Corn crap right here.
I was fixing to say, watch out for the children.
cornfield because they heard that a clown was there. They slowly drive down the road.
Oh, so no, wait a minute. We're going in search of the clown now. What the fuck?
Preppy, that's funny.
Get a tractor with a
staring at the cornfield, hoping they'll see something. The passenger eventually
Why are you hoping for this shit? I wouldn't bother.
asks the driver to stop because he thinks he can.
What, Jeff?
You got some people out there who don't believe shit stinks.
Until it's too late.
Right.
See something.
Stop. What? I gotta see something. No way.
So we leave the safety of the car.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see?
So not only that, but we rush towards it.
Did you see a clown? Yeah. No fucking way.
While the passenger is starting to enter the cornfield, the driver spots a clown in his side mirror. He urges his friend to get in the vehicle. As the clown chases after the car, the men luckily got away quick enough.
Trevor! Oh my God! Get in there! What the fuck? Go!
Again, why did we leave
the car up and throw it or something?
Again, why did we leave the safety of the car?
No, but again, why are they filming it? If it's so scary, they're filming it.
Yeah.
Because they want to film the last moments of their friend's life.
Or it's
Look
just
at
a
Chad.
setup to get views on.
It is their friend.
Ninja. Look at chat what Ginger Ninja just posted. Crazy white wait a minute. Life with Bobby. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm
Crazy white people who have nothing else better to do. I'm sorry if this sounds racist or anything, but you ain't gonna see no black people out there doing that shit.
Oh,
They
no,
got
they-
more than sense.
They got the scary, like, they're scared of the oogity boogity shit. Like, I don't know what else to call it, you know? Superstitious.
Oh, fuck! Oh my God! Go! What the fuck? Holy fuck! Oh my God! Oh my God!
You can tell them youngins are youngins. My ass would have done flipped that car around the middle of the road and chased his ass through the cornfield and everywhere else.
You should do that shit again, motherfucker.
Just went back.
Number 7, San Antonio, Texas.
You say that shit ain't gonna happen in Texas, well, there you go.
This video begins with the cameraman filming a dimly lit road, presumably because they saw something ahead, hidden in the darkness.
Again, why do we give a flying fuck what's in the darkness? Just keep driving.
The clown is darting towards the vehicle. The men notice when the clown is only a few feet in front of them. They panic as the driver speeds away in reverse.
Why?
I'm sorry, but why did you allow it to get within a couple feet of the car?
Probably sneaky doodled up on his ass.
Why is the clown so bad that you have to run away from it in a car?
Oh, whoa!
It
What
really-
the
Dude?
Hey, bitch! What the fuck?
Like he had a gun, I can understand.
Number 6.
You know what I would have done? I would have slept it in reverse and then hit the brakes. That way he smacks the front of the hood.
Yeah.
Again in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. The video begins with a group of friends filming a clown they noticed in a park, expressing
This is some Grand Theft Auto 5 shit.
how weird it is for someone to be doing this.
That is so creepy.
He looks drunk.
What the fuck is that?
The clown suit.
Why are we asking what the fuck that is? Obviously, it's a human dressed as a clown. Why are you not?
Yeah, that's daytime.
Right.
Notices the group and begins to chase after them while squeezing a bulb horn. There was quite a bit of distance between the group and the clown, so they managed to run away. It also looks like the clown's mask came off while he was running.
Hello, Full Monty. Lisa Anderson.
Okay, again, another one in a dirt road.
Dude, what? What? Is that a clown? No way.
I'd have a gas can. If I was faster, I'd have a metal gas can.
No way. Dude, get out of here. Go. Back up. Go.
The guys begin
I
to
don't
panic.
understand this.
Why are we so scared of like that? Why are we definitely scared of people? Why are we backing up? I'd hit the gas.
Have you
And
ever
hold
watched
the gas can out.
What, Lake?
Have you ever watched the movie It or The Cloyne? The Cloyne is scary. Okay, the Cloyne is actually a clown. Do you know what clowns actually did? They ate like little people. It's called the Cloyne. That's why they're creepy. It's called the Cloyne.
Stupid ads.
I've never heard that movie. 98, 89, 89.
Yeah, but it's not just a movie.
Adds up 17.
A clown is actually a cloyne, and a cloyne lures children in, and then they eat them. That's why clowns are scary. And they
Like
make
clowns
them
from outer
Scary.
space.
Huh?
I don't think they're scary. I mean, I don't see why people run from them. If somebody started chasing me, I'd turn around and.
They're like, what's up?
Well, now, if his mouth went open and had big long fangs, that'd be something else.
Right,
But
like the cloyne.
I could see a plastic mask on a dude's face. I'm not going to be scared of him.
Right. Well, I mean, have you ever watched Strangers?
Like, I don't get it. If you have somebody, okay. For instance, the one that was in the back alley with the single light with the guy smoking. If I'm out there and I have no way of getting out of there, again, I'm probably going to draw on the motherfucker because you don't know the person's intent. And if they start chasing after you, I'm pretty sure that's a good defense.
Like we said, dead man tell no tales. It's his word against mine then.
Oh, they do now. Because everybody has a cell phone and everybody has the things on their doors and that stuff.
Did you see what Joe Serrano says to you, Bushcraft?
Yeah, kind of talking about the old movies and stuff like that.
Well, and even us talking about the old days, like when we were kids, he says it's so eerie. Yeah.
First thing, I'm going to drop down here and get ready for my...
You can't. Us clowns are going to hold you captive here.
I'm going to listen to you in the car prepping 101. I got to go to the park. You know why, Bush.
Wait a minute.
Okay, just be careful. There's no clowns.
I know why.
During the day.
Yeah, now you're going to be freaking Tin out when she's out getting Pokeballs tonight. She's going to be looking around for a clown.
Boy, you got 101. You're gonna miss the backroom chat. It's gonna be a good one tonight.
No, it's not. Why do all these people think all these special things happen backroom chats? They don't.
That happens in the backroom.
I'll see you guys here.
Yeah, but I got another blonde joke.
Oh, boy.
Oh no!
I can't tell this over there. Put Bushcraft
out.
Out.
I'm surprised Jeff's mailbox inbox isn't filled up by now with all the hate mail from telling blonde jokes.
Don't hardly nobody know my email address. Ha 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 ha.
All right, you can get Jeff at Bare Truth.
And if you can't sleep tonight due to the fact that we scared the crap out of you during this live stream and you're up late, I'm going live. I'm doing the nocturnal hour at 10 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time.
That would be like 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern.
Yeah, so if you are really freaked out and you cannot sleep, go on and join us. Yeah, we're going to talk about the blame game. Yeah.
Trust me, Tin, my ass is going to be out tonight.
Then rewatch me in the morning. No, you don't have to.
You won't be as scary during the daylight as you are at nighttime.
That is true. That is true. There's something to be said about the dark.
Y'all crack me up.
Look. When I watch scary movie, my wife has to be sitting beside of me. I got to have something to hold on to when I get scared.
Right? Bigfoot will fall asleep while we're watching a fruity movie, and I'll be like, "You can't do that," and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It's getting to the scary part. Don't fall asleep." And I'm like,
I was
I'm gonna turn it off.
so bad on the way home tonight to run up on a tow truck pulling a tractor trailer without the trailer because I was going to get right up on it while my wife was asleep. I was going to hit the brakes and scream while she woke up.
Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah, I know.
I just...
But it's funny as hell.
Hey, Bushcraft.
Yeah.
If you do any more of those ghost story things or phenomenon stories like you did last weekend, we should do some on the Adirondacks. Have you ever read any of those on there? The Adirondacks is truly really creepy, yo. Seriously. It is. And yeah, it's just.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh. I didn't know Teresa was a redhead. I got some of them jokes too.
Oh, thank you, Bushcraft, for putting me there.
Yeah. That's Tin's live tonight at
what, redheads?
It's like 9:50
Western and
just if you guys can't sleep, because I know a lot of people are having problems sleeping. The Schumann's been doing its thing, and we had a near X class today that I'll go over later. So if you're interested in the sun stuff and just, hanging out and you can't sleep.
And plus, Tin's fun, and she's funny.
I'll probably be up.
And smart.
I'm more awoke, too, during the day or during the nighttime. I'm kind of a nocturnal kind of cat now.
A night owl.
I don't want to be, but it's just my, anyhow. Yeah.
Lisa Anderson's already talking about tar and feathering me.
I love Lisa.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be funny.
No, Monty, that didn't happen that time.
Monty.
Hey, Monty.
Well, I'm going to jump off here so I can go down the park, so I might send you a battle request there, Bushcraft. And now I'm going to be a little scared collecting my pokey stuff because I'm going to be looking about the clowns. Yeah.
Well, it's still daylight over there.
Yeah, but you never know anymore. You know that they jumped out of the cornfield. Guess where I live right by? Cornfield. Okay.
Boy, there's a lot of them on the way to the coast.
Yeah.
Cornfields aren't too far away.
It's like watching Children of the Corn when you're little and everything's corn as you drive by.
Yeah. I was going to name, I wanted to name my oldest son Malachi.
You did?
Because I like the name.
Oh.
At the time, I didn't know it's actually a religious name.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was an evil name, but I just liked the sound of Malachi, and we ended up with a different name.
I named my son after one of the 12 disciples because I couldn't narrow it down. Everybody was coming up with Moonbeam and weird names at the time. So I was like, let's do it easy. Let's just pick one of the 12 disciples' names. And that's what I did.
Now my son's actually named his Malachi.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
I always told him, I said, that's what your name was going to be. It was going to. He said, well, I would love that name.
Isn't that funny?
Before the show come out, Xena, that's what I was going to name my daughter.
Xena the Princess Warrior?
Yeah. And trust me, she is as cocky as one, too. I don't know where she gets it from.
My goodness. Okay.
Well, thank you, Bushcraft, for having me on the panel, and thanks everybody in chat and Bear and Lakeview. I love you guys so much. And remember, Jesus loves you. See you tonight.
Yeah. Well, she don't give nobody time to say bye, does she?
No. When she says goodbye, she has that finger on that exit button.
Yeah.
I think she hit it before she said bye.
Well, Bigfoot's the same way. Once he's done, it's like, don't.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks, mods, for keeping us safe.
Thanks.
And thank everybody for hanging out with us, relaxing on a Friday night, and make sure everybody goes over and I'll put a link in here for 101's live. It's probably starting any minute now, and we'll see you over there.
If it ain't, he's fired.
Monday, make sure you go over Jeff's channel. He has an interview, if he still remembers this.
Yes, with Make It Make.
And then we'll be back here Tuesday. And thanks, everybody. Damn.
Out. Bushcraft.